Yeah. What's up, Doc? Yeah. I know it's not a carrot, but hey, it's still fruit. It's still something to eat. That's a catchphrase. Who doesn't love Looney Tunes? Am I right? Timeless, unforgettable, funny, just plain loony. And who would have thought that the end of this summer we would finally be getting, and we are, the long-awaited, highly anticipated, once canned movie, Coyote versus Acme. It's a bit of a miracle now seeing this happening, but it was all due in part to a production company called Ketchup Entertainment. About last year, they did something that was Looney Tunes related. I can find it right here in my little bag of tricks. So let's see what we got here. Here it is. So, you know how physical media, DVD, Blu-ray, there is one reason it can still be a thing, especially for very hard to find items. For example, yep, The Day the Earth Blew Up was released last year. It was a big hit, but was not given a big theatrical release. Even one of my besties, well, my bestie, got to watch this, not on Blu-ray though, but on streaming. And yeah, this definitely is something worth owning for physical media if you can't afford Max and whatnot. Not to mention, as Looney Tunes movie, entirely animated. No live action and no all sorts of other stuff. So that does make me curious with Coyote versus Acme, because it is live action and animation, but more cel-shaded 2D animation. But yeah, it will be interesting to think, and the idea of Wile E. Coyote going up against the Acme Corporation, because after God knows how long of stuff, being injured, going through all sorts of dynamite bombs, being flattened, anything you can name, he decides to sue the Acme Corporation. Now, I'd like to point out that this isn't the first time a Looney Tunes movie or anything portrayed Acme as a big evil corporation sort of thing. So let's wind the clocks back to about 2003. We can put it that Wayne's World effect. Okay, so it's 2003, and at the height, at the time when live action animated movies, hybrid, were still a thing, we had Looney Tunes back in action, which featured the Acme Corporation and Mr. Chairman, who, by the way, his full name is Luther, not the way Lex Luthor is spelled, but his full name is Luther J. Chairman, portrayed by the legendary Steve Martin. So, why am I discussing that? Well, because Coyote vs. Acme has a new CEO, and I hope he has a good amount of a part in it. But although John Cena's in the movie playing Buddy Crane as like a lawyer going up against the Coyote in sort of a courtroom thing, the CEO this time around in Looney Tunes fashion is one character. Already can tell you, boy, and I'll say, listen, you gotta ease up and you gotta pay attention, boy, because Foghorn Leghorn is the CEO of Acme. Trailer even shows him acting like a bit of a classic cliched villain, you know, twirling something on a golf course, talking to John Cena in the movie as Buddy Crane. And to quote the trailer, and I say, listen, he says, we both know it would be very unpleasant if anything bigger were to become public. Oh boy, to think this whole Acme conspiracy. How will it turn out? Well, you'll have to wait till it's due on theaters by the end of August. Leave any thoughts and comments down below, and San Diego Comic-Con this weekend, so maybe next week you'll hear a little stuff from me about it. Until then, take care, and as they always say, okay, you get it. That's all, folks.